In STEAM Education Module 4, we're going to explore overcoming challenges to STEAM instruction. It's important to know that STEAM education does not come without its challenges. Anytime you are going to implement a new innovative curriculum, it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to. But these are some challenges that are really unique to STEAM. So STEM, like STEAM, has been hard for teachers to conceptualize. And this is why we spent all that time in the first course, so you really have a great foundation of understanding STEAM. STEAM teachers talk about this as being really critical to implementing it effectively. Second, STEAM should not narrow the curriculum or completely drive the curriculum at every turn, meaning that it might make sense to start with a certain topic, right, that aligns to STEAM teaching quite well. We often think about 1 to 2 units a year as a great place to start with STEAM teaching. Thirdly, art and design should not be add-ons, but rather, like all the other disciplines, should emerge through the problem naturally. It's important to think about this during the planning stage to prevent this from happening. Technology must be assessed at the forefront, so take some time to figure out what you've got, survey, and collect information to make sure that you understand what kind of internet and bandwidth capabilities that you have. Also, transdisciplinarity does not mean you have to co-teach. This can be a really great opportunity for co-teaching, and often teachers talk about this as being a strength and a success. But if you don't have another teacher in your building that is interested in STEAM education, or you don't have time to co-plan, we wouldn't recommend doing STEAM co-teaching. There are some great ways that you can address the challenges that we just talked about. The first one is administrative support. We've found that administrators are often really excited when teachers come to them and talk about STEAM education and the reasons why they want to engage their learners in this new pedagogical strategy. And administrators will often do things with providing them ideas about flexible pacing guides or opportunities to rethink the schedule. Additionally, if you are going to co-teach, make sure that you co-plan or have some common planning time so that you can make sure to both brainstorm together but also have opportunities to reflect with one another as you're implementing. It's really important that you have time to innovate with technology, to tinker and to explore these tools to ensure that you understand how it works before you implement these with your students. Connecting with related arts teachers, especially from the very beginning, is really important. If you can plan with them, we've found that they come up with some really fantastic ideas about ways to creatively integrate the arts in authentic ways. Enlisting the community experts is also really important. So when you're drafting out your unit plan, think about the ways in which you could tap into a local engineer, a zookeeper, or a park ranger who might be able to add that expert knowledge to make it really real world. It's also a great opportunity for students to see what kind of jobs are available with these types of skills and knowledge. It's also important to step slowly into STEAM education. So you don't need to start with a unit that's 4 or 5 or 6 weeks long, but instead we'd recommend a unit that's about 2 weeks long. And also think about 1 to 2 units a year as a great way to slowly step into STEAM. Make sure that you have time to reflect and assess on what worked and what didn't, so that the next time you do this unit, you have that worked out and you know some of the pitfalls that you can steer away from. We're just going to spend a few moments talking about the final project so you kind of know what's coming ahead. So at the end of this course, there'll be a final paper with embedded unit plan where you'll create your STEAM unit plan and write a paper based on this. So using your peer-reviewed and refined unit plan, you will think about the ways in which your unit plan aligns with future skills. You will analyze whether technology in your unit plan addresses technology for education or for technology for learning. Address how your unit plan scenario includes both authentic and relevant learning. Discussing how you will overcome some of these foreseeable challenges when implementing your unit plan. I'm really excited to read them, and of course, let me know if you have